Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Bay Area Sports. Afternoon is Thursday, December 9th, 2021. My name is Mauricio Stillman. Let's welcome in Mr. Austin Welch. Say hello, Austin Welch.
Hello, everybody. My name is Austin Roach, and please welcome to the Bay Area Sports Afternoon with my YouTube buddy, Mauricio Stillman. How are you today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm uh, I'm also doing good also. So what is number one we're gonna talk about right now, Mauricio?
First one, let's talk in Dub Nations. So I'm actually going to say was win last night, 104 to 94. That's about the nice win, two straight win last night. Tell us.
Yet the Golden State Warriors they are having a good season. Make sure you continue it for every night. Be good, be the best, and let's go win that next NBA Finals. That right there is all about. That right there is all about the Dumb Nation needs to do right now. Win each win for every night in your games, and you better count how many wins you got. A, a lot, a tons. Be be focused in your game for all times. Be focused to win the game for your team. That right, that right there is the best stuff is all about. We want the Golden State Warriors to continue to be the best, and and also let's go win the next. Let's go. Let's go into the playoffs and back in the finals, and let's win that next. Let's be that Golden State Warriors champions. It's all about. Let's let's do it all the way through. Let's go, Dumb Nation. You know, let's go, Dumb Nation. We know what you are capable to 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 win for every night in your games. Continue for every night to be the best out there on the court. Continue it for every night. Win for every night. That right there is all about the Golden State Warriors. It's all about. If you are going to be the best, you better be the best to do it all the way through. Let's be the 2021 NBA Final Champions. That right there feels good for saying that for our Golden State Warriors. What do you say about that?
They're looking good.
And they better keep it up in more of their games. And then that is about it. So what is next to talk about?
Number one is done. Basketball time, we had talk. Number two, let's talk to the feature of the Major League Baseball. Tell us.
All right, well, we want the San Francisco Giants to we sign our old players on the team and a couple new guys on the team. Let's build up good, fresh opportunity of the of the of the of the of the let's build that good, talented. Let's. I will say for the San Francisco Giants, they need to build up all their great starting pitchers who we need to get after, and also some pitchers who we know, like Alex Wood, Anthony DeSclafani, Johnny Cueto. Those are the guys who we know. They were been with the Giants from last year. We want them to come back for next year in 2022. It is almost going to be that new year because we are in December, the month of. It's going to be the holiday month because Christmas is not that long away. It's going to be on Saturday for this year. Christmas Eve is on a Friday for this year. I hope each and every one of you have a great holidays and a happy new year. Each and every one of you. We want the Golden State Warriors in their future to be the next big thing, to make them the NBA champions, what they need to be. Because the Golden State Warriors is the champions in their own games of basketball. Continue it for every night. But now for baseball, for the Oakland A's and for the San Francisco Giants, let's go all the way. We want the Giants baseball to get back in the postseason in 2022. Back in the playoffs, back in the World Series. That right there is the future for our Giants baseball. And for the Oakland A's. We don't even care about the Dodgers. But we do always have respect for the other teams. Like the Dodgers is one of them. We don't want them to we don't want them to do it all. We don't want the Dodgers to do it all again. We want it to be the Giants to have that opportunity. And also for the Oakland A's, the exact same way. Yep, so I will say for the Giants, I know Belt is coming back. All of our old players, and also probably a couple of new ones, I probably believe. And then I will see if the Giants. I know from last year they had a over one. I know for the San Francisco Giants had over 107 wins. Incredible in the MLB for the Giants like that. But how about for next year in 2022? Can the Giants do it all over again to get back in the postseason, back in the playoffs, back in the wild card, back in the championships, back in the World Series? That right there is the future for the Giants. And then we are all good to go. And that goes the same for the Oakland A's. We won't get about them. The A's baseball needs to do it also, just like the Giants is going to do their part for being the best. And let's continue for being the best right now in our Bay Area sports. What we always believe in, what we watch on TV for every day or night. And then we're all good to go. Take over, Mauricio.
We are good to go. That's the new feature of the Major League Baseball. All right, that's number three. That's okay. That's number two. Let's start number three. Let's talk the football time. We'll preview week 14. Let's start Raiders Chiefs. Tell us for the preview.
All right. So for the Raiders game, it's gonna be on in the morning time on at 10 a.m. taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. What do you think about that game?
Okay, I'm gonna say I want to go Raiders 31 and the Kansas City Chiefs 24.
Sounds great. Sounds great to hear, but it might change. That score might change. In pins, it's gonna be a tie game going into overtime. That might happen in the NFL. And that goes for the and I know for some games might be going to overtime with a tie game, and that is for the NFL and for the NBA and for the MLB, because I know some games goes into extra innings in baseball, extra innings in basketball, extra innings, because I know in baseball it will go. I know for baseball it will go in baseball for the MLB. It will always be in extra innings in their games. And also that goes the same for basketball for the NBA and also for football for the NFL. It always goes into overtime with a tie game. One team will get their chance with the ball and to get their touchdown, and the game is over with, just like that in overtime. It happens for once in a while. It happens in the. It will happen. It will happen in the Raiders game and in the Niners games. We know the Raiders will beat and defeat the Kansas City Chiefs. What do you say about that? Do you want the Raiders to beat the Chiefs?
Perfect.
And what do you think is going to be the final score for the Raiders game?
I want to change my mind. I want to go Raiders 33, Kansas City Chiefs 22.
All right.
What-
And how about for the 49ers game with their upcoming game with the Cincinnati Bengals? What do you want to win that game?
I want to go Cincinnati Bengals 30 and Niners 24.
All right. Well, we might lose by that score. I will say for the Niners, we want them to be 30. And for the Bengals, nothing. we want it to be we want the Niners game to shout we want the 49ers to shut out the Bengals 30-0 game. Take that, my old friend Brad Goddard. We are going to take out the Bengals this weekend on Sunday, 1:25 afternoon kick. Your Bengals are going down, like it or not. So we want the Niners to defeat Cincinnati Bengals. I will always have respect for your team, but not if it comes down if the Niners is going to take them on. And you will believe that, my friend. So we want the so I will say for the final score for the 49ers game to beat Cincinnati 30-0. Let we'll see if that's gonna be the case or not. But I know some teams are not perfect in your games, but 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 it doesn't matter if it comes down to it. Let's go, Niners. You know what is right to win a game. We're at 500 by the record of 6-6. Let's continue to be focused on your offense, on your defense. Move that ball and let's win the game by the great early defense. We'll do it, and also by and and by of course the quarterback by Jimmy Garoppolo early passing. We want Jimmy Garoppolo to be on his best passing game. And of course, we want Nick Bosa to be on his best defense of game. Pass the ball to Juszczyk and to Ayuk. We want them to we that is the way how we're gonna win the games. Right now, we don't have Fred Warner and Demo Samuel because those are the two players who is out hurt right now. But I know for because I know for the rest of the Niners players will step the hell up in their games right now. Make sure you do in this next game. This game is taking place in downtown Cincinnati, and let's get that sweet, loving W for the team of let's get that sweet W win for San Francisco. And then that will be it.
Perfect. That's it for football talk. So let's round this up. Let's big shout out to you. Go ahead.
Alrighty.
Go ahead, Austin.
Oh yeah. I want to leave a shout out to our best YouTube buddy, Mauricio Stillman. Make sure you continue for making more YouTube videos for the fans, because we want this to be a great opportunity for our Bay Area sports afternoon. And of course, leave a shout out to BI. Leave a shout out to BI staff who's doing awesome work. Make sure you continue doing that great work. Leave a shout out to Cody Bryant, my new BI staff, and to George Lopez, James Cox, and for the rest of the staff. And of course, a And of course, even a shout out to the BI program. I am looking forward for coming back soon. And then that will be it to it. And of course to leave another shout out to Nick and to Jake. And of course to Manny, our great BI, our great BI, our great BI staff, Manny, Nick, Jake, and Nick, Jake, and Manny. They are a good, hardworking people who I know, and that is about it to it. Leave a shout out to Buster. Leave another shout out to Buster Pussy of his best future, what he had for the Giants. And you will and you will always be a forever Giant, my friend. I hope you catch a game one of these days. And that will be it to it. Take over.
Perfect. All right, that's it. Let's wrap this up of YouTube videos today. That's it for this week. Let's do this week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. How about that?
And of course, don't miss it.
Great. Don't miss it, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. So for next week on Tuesday, and so for next week on Tuesday and Thursdays at 2 p.m. Don't miss it. Tune in to watch on to Mauricio Mauricio Stillman on YouTube. Look him up and watch our videos about life in the Bay Area sports. Alrighty.
All right, let's wrap this out right now. That's it. So see you next week. Lost to Armor with the Stillman. Until then.
If you love the Bay Area sports for 2021 and almost 2022 by Austin Roach and Mauricio Stillman, leave a shout out to his YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to him, and then we're all set to go. So this has been the Bay Area Sports by Austin and Mauricio. See you next week. See you next time.
Okay. See you next week, everybody. See you next week on Tuesday and Thursday. Have a good one, Austin. Enjoy your weekend.
All right.
Later.
Later.